Aha, yaba na ebra so say di omanga na enkomo Kofi B anopai nyuma mo boy ama makai ne pa makai me am wo fa se Kofi B o se wo fa me Kofi aha ne ne de papa so ya o de ko benden e be fa ni sa life must still go on ene e be di nkomo e de afa omanga na on nsem ya se be di hu nkomo no ya kwanhie tesi so ya kwan so na se bosumi nsiam pentam Ghana kitikiti we dipa 1443 and ewu accident mu a that should tell you say bibi nkoye na se dipa over 9000 and prepare be cheru say bibi nkoye the number of cars so any accident no and also let you say bibi nkoye si shebe ne ye de afa so na be yakwache bebrebe betima akofo America I was so past state ba ko be so achen Ghana no yem say state bia or accident no I had to say but one interesting thing is say baby accident in the no say baby akwan no edem see what is going on some community be din na no pay papa na fe ya hwe IMF e man pani ene mame na ko hia scan e beba ba e be sesen abra abo kra na se be den enfa na efiri baby aba be duri e be hwe na yaka no so asem na fe ya hwe Aisha 1 ya sen achi no okọ fa so wura Ghana kra no ene na dwumo san kokọ yeye ene se owo Ghana card ena ifo aja tun so wo bi 2019 o san renew ni Ghana card no na 2019 nim se wo ni Ghana ana na o Ghana until renew tambe ye chim 2017 until renew tambe na wo hwe ni status kra na the say be jana manako ni krom back no kra no was between Chinese government and the Ghana government meaning say o ye figure bia no modu kakra fan e de no samba Ghana have you China authority for nim na Ghana ha nso e eno so e be di sasem no nkomo pa nti ena no pay abidjafo aba me no be di nkomo do timbenku so pe honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwa oyemrahye bedwane de mama forward da abatumpesu aso former senior minister na ono ye former MP wo ho bi bo senior ashawan din ba mu no na former minister nso din enso ababata ho nti say
na ashawan na constituency there
o say me chiri mo chiri me ba mu a betia
ejenie
ana fe nana ya muye sa na fe mo fa di ni nyina ma na me ko bo na fo ne me ko nana ya a champion jantoa general secretary ma CPP se me twa
100%.
na me fi ama fe okure se su bi ni
ma fe papa
sembe nkure ni bibia boko o bola fe obi a o wiase
eno ni se me ba me ka kire me ho se wo na awo ha
oh really
ni but me ka se be ba beto
am na me so na me wan so am
prophetess
nana ya
ka me bi kire we so hu
se bebe ebebom ntia no wati no so and a deputy director for international relations edema NDC amayukunu efo Fred Agbanyo efo wezo
amanovi mafo
leke efo a
Yesu ba manoveve
akpana mawu na kaka ewie ye be ye ni nkomo me me fa kwanhia de ne nhia se Fred ma nhia se mfiri wo so within 6 months nipa 1443 an accident eku omo Ghana within 6 months kasa enya nipa prepare no I think 9000 but so me mbo figure ni say de be ya e betumi nipa prior 9218 1443 na ewu ena nipa prior 9218 within 6 months bosome nsia pentem na nipa bebrebe sa na ewu Ghana Fred
eja camera
enyehu
eja medase bebre mefa akwanya we na menchia ahwefo nyinara na menchia me nuanom so general secretary ba ko pe and MP from Oda. Accident asema. Me ba program be so na e beto se nka wan asema. Sometimes na I dig akra ma me. NTA di ma me ne se asembe pa na wabeka ne a ye nka bi da. Ya kire se hona pa na tiga na ha. A onim ne ntia nya wo kankan no pay ekoso man mu. Nipa ehwe mu nkwa. Nipa as a result of accident ada say yatwa obi nan yatwa obi nsa obi ontimi nya adwuma bi a waka fie breadwinner to a family anya bia ona no say onim the cause of road accident currently na anya akwanko school kakra de right at primary school NSS causes of road accidents primary school you dey anyi through secondary school
then yeah that's
exams
yeah that's yeah
I'm sure say your books missing there. Your books missing there. Yes, after the young body or TV on radio, so I'm an abrase. Okay, trend analysis year by year. Is there any evidence today? And I said data is supporting the fact say and pampa de one ye bono. E mani base ana and I say control. Sure, they be a mitaka say. The bus stops with leadership. Come on, the bus stops with leadership. Ghana, we are not an island to ourselves. Yeah, well, a man, we are here. Almost to an amobi. I must say, na me look say accidents. Any problem can see or sa. Question is say, an amobi pa no mo 20 ane. Yes, accident the bit see. But the rate na ye de ne kono omo de ne ndu sam pempeso no e de no maye na so mat me bi papa bi a e kwan me na be fa za ko sua ne abeye ye fa ne se ye de ye ntimi ko school sua ye ntimi kankan krata sua ya adwen so enko etiri a ye betimi adwen ama ye hu ekwa be fa so obi aye enti ko na ko sua na nipa ne ye na adapt na fa bra ko na be ye eno so aka yasem Koko na oju anti ase o. De bia ese ye bodero, na malaria o, na HIV AIDS o, na denden o. The number of lives we are losing to accidents. Camera and that femo. And that femo me kan de bia unam ya kwan so, na madwuma ye nti. Anadwe wie nwumre bia na unam. The road contractors must also be blamed.
Okay,
for the carnage on our roads.
I didn't know what sir.
Eja camera?
Yes, sir.
Why if I crack Kumasi kwan fanye mfaton? Why ye kwan? Ye fa na say what me kwan kama wie. Na ye do bia say my enco speed too much into no. Na dey be fan speed ramps e da beto. Anaju drive here. The color of the speed ramp. Any kwan no. Difference be anim. Somebody be aso ni we agina nche say we've reflected it say uba be drew if anything speed ram ho enti o kwa na be wan gbagbagbagbagbag wan hwe hu yi a na so to kana twene anya bia ade white ye de ye road marking si ni bo so ya hia because ya kwa no eyetum yi enti anajo nam na de sa white line de to a now light go so at it guides you. Said that OPA African Rakim and that's why I'm facing too much. Go on most of our highways. Common marking so. Ghana ain't mean yet. Once I collaborate in America, omo ya kwan ya. Onipan kwa and then number one priority. If you chrome kwan ya hwe ofi Madina Zogo Junction. Now call Adenta. E kwan ya to hui. Odu one just say no after Ridge Junction the next junction.
Do wadana. O
de bi on do bana on do Adenta barrier cry.
Okay.
SZ and I say maybe I to school be or nkwane traffic lights o. Omo yes some small pavement that to fin ho. Camera reflector bi ani so. Who say who driving now nya the least mistake.
Obafo.
Ubefro se sia. Ena me no ka say nsu asade toyi Accra. Una me major road Accra. Eno anajo. Me ko fa ofri Nima police station. Now branch e de akọ reach sa overhead as you no Kentucky tawia overhead. Nsu ata ho nyina onhwe. Drains nsu ni timi fam ni nyina choki. Eti so to a na ne ho. Kwamra ya ka seta se wa kwan so. Ona manajo na ka se. Nyame wa dom a na yakotiti nwura.
Ere bi sure.
Ne de egugu kwan so. Ebi kwat mi fa abo e de begu ho.
No san konya.
Omutimi sie si omuka ni wie a no ma jagu no mukọ. Enti wa oba ekire no. Onu nyame nkwa. Anopa otwe makọ contractor bi amba kwan so ye o. Ube nyumre no odi anwa begu ho. Anya no da begu ho no reflector bia nkra ni ho e kire se minua ube ba hye ebi o hante to obo ase. Na meka okwa no be mo ya kwan wi omo ye kwan 4 less 3 zeko no ma ye buffer bi o me no ma ye ne rough enti bia o drive we nikum and now you are driving off the road udru ho a e be shekika no enti prekope be say you are driving off. They are always thinking about a kwan be na be fa be protecting crofo. How many times akwa breach now we say cars e pa mo say that. How often do you see that abroad? Ena ye ni sika ye ntimi nye enu nti ye hu Oko Ministry of Road and Highways amino kaza no pay na e form budget the trail the amount of money we have spent in the name of road construction na physically uko on the field say me kohwe sa kwan na obrabe o o manga na etimi ye kwan less than 3 months e kwan na say eye dan na timamfo timifa they launch to their own hands. A cry ya ye there to say nyina use. No be say drivers cross speed nti. Na krom for ho asori, e bit me fa pickers. E kwa na ya ye no Kota road no, ne ya bomb na wo mu, ne ya ye omo speed ramp. Most of our villages, ne asesa anwea, ne abo, ne dey speed ramp.
Na Fred sanya man nyina no, enye yen ahyenkafo no so ne ye ma ne ba. Because sanke ye dimra so anka kwehye ne bebre wo ho anka bi ntumi nsi o. Anamboa.
Me kind from the beginning say the bar stops with leadership. In every society, ye na katumi ye nyina ye de o. E na ya ja tum se da bi me de me ntimi mbo me ho ba me ntimi nyam nyam ye. Di sa tumi nyina no, ye chichiri fa shop akofo nsa. No no boy na asetina mu ntimi ko ye. It is a leadership failure. These are the things that we all go through. Come on nyina we drive around in the night. Ube uka kese na mwenim. Unsie pa ni. Unhu pose car na wenim o. Tail light be any ho, reflector be any ho, but some of these vehicles go through police checkpoints. Will have been wrong, Rebecca say, Minia, o Canada na manager no, park you ha. Adechia, no atwaso. Ubi one no the nam, no the cop. Akwa ye no 2 lanes, 3 lanes. Abe say the outer lane no, and the inner lane speed lane. Ube una car kese, ufri to the question about. Now the batch motor overhead and up any bay. Naka kesa kesi obo free party 3 4 we nam ha omo timi control no ma block no create traffic. We don't have any system to control and check all these things. Driver the canam wa bre on parke me ma mi do ntentem enti e kwa na okọ accident ni sia ozu ka won bi o oti asempo yi e na won timi hwe o yere no mba yi o. And they could watch your money. I never show my mouth. Come now, abon some ho. But ye ni panoso no. Ancient me boy home by. Majority of the accidents now we attribute them to spiritism in account now. And ye negligence and recklessness. Now as of mine, is it anybody's fault? Open in the car the coffee shop and the parts be I say. Anka ideally I say, on sa part no. Eboniti o munye bibi mame otresi mi kakra mame na me fan ko obreni kata no dash the car no we use no say enye biem no eno na e de akra ba ye man mu eno na e de share cars ase because any scrap better brand new one car so tie na ye car enti agim se pe kire se mukọ ye nuanom atrotro driver for ye best strom ye nim so man so ayeden sometimes peace or mukọ okrum no de bia meka akra komase kwan we this long buses oba so anadwo a on change the light o highlight na no de ba highlight na no de ba and fan home. I don't know how those drivers are trained. Accra Kumasi Highway. I don't want to mention a specific
transport organization.
Yes. But the way they are behaving on our roads is just unacceptable. Omo pentem so bia. Baby ehia so mo overtaking no mo ye bi. Enti bia wo wa to obu ase se don pe won asem no. Ne dey be sign. Ye be sra ye nyina ye sorry. Hwe yetimi tina say onam kwan so no answer small pot. No na me kan baby. Ofri jimpa na oba Royal Fiesta owura kevo bia on sa branch bit atọ coconut to baby port ekwa kama won asphalt road o ma ye o port would be a developer o sa akwa ne finfio koma me no ka se be sin ne umpenifo a efa za akwa no so pe ko jimpa e ko na ka onyina obi efa obi o na etompan ene ko hwe egusu tre ebedum rebi no na ho nyina asai okay miri me no de ba ne wie ekwan bi anya Ghana ha medwe ho akra menti ase ukopie tanu mo yarefa oyarefa junction now the court tema na da copy aboko bi ebrade this road I'm talking about lies between Madina district and Aga East ekwan no kwado my drains no kaza ka feeling problem ege no my ukohwe sa akwa na nipa so eti area ho na ofri aboko bi na oba pantai. That's the only road. Last year, I think April or May, and I see a year bridge. Come on, say more than 1 year, one bridge it mean year. Access will not market. One create access to that, and that's the fast. So then you come and cry. The phobia home. I don't know the kind of society we are really creating for ourselves. Okay. And see, never me can say and 2 years. Okay, say far away. Here come now. And then they be able to see it you own. Okay. Boss sounds I'm doing for this. I'm telling you. Because I cry free. Say me kwe adwuma ba me kɔ ha ba no. Na ebucha for betia ne say.
Wa maybe o.
Aden.
Aden. Fred no. O say aden. Ase me say no de wie ya aden. Na ayi brakwasi. Ma me say. Story ne ba say ya every year, every first quarter, second quarter, third quarter no ya we say bosome ensia ntamuni enti afan se nyakopan me fa fie na se bosome ensia aka ye ho yin so aka yin so no se senya the same figure na se Ghana ankwa no almost 3,000 people and aka akwanhia ma omowu abibia enye asodin bebia me pese me ye wo hwe bia accident ni test ni kura na bebia kwani demu no bebia kwani demu pa Cape Coast kwan so yi ka se ye head on collision si nyina no bebia kwani demu ye kama na ho na kwahia ni test ya bonsan bi na one tete yensa na yenya fasting fantu no bi ho no ha ya dwen
me nua me fanchia ma wabedwafo yi me nua no ma wa ha na fe madeshi e wo achim danso me nchia wo mo mother romanti na mete ha
sure
fa nchia kese so madwumawura ene mo sai ene enya ho kwan ene mudi nko se ye ba accident nsem so a ho aya na unhu se ne wonka ne mfa because eye ade a eka obia wo ne hwan accident ebetimi ato wo da wo se why experienced driver said there accident ebetimi ato accident esikrom han so de ya na emu kakra bi na enye owu anase manipa no endi dem sabe ye hwe ye cars a yetiti mu a ya na ahomte the causes of accident the NTM accident de ba ne ya de nwa Fred waka bududo na ye ka se ye hwe law enforcers wo mu a omo hwe emra so ema emra ye adwuma no nko a wa hwe ya ene ye betie ni na accident ekun ye nyina na me de bia beba me di hu nkomo but senior se covid and say yade bi ba a beti be kum nipa rough o man no timi si gina kase ade we die ye tu so sa no go see a road accidents minimum say enkofo bebre afa to wom ho so media houses bebre meba wabaso say enne mafa sa topic Ghanaian Times na de buy me bona baso normally bibi say ba ye de to nchen because enye sensational a man for MPT ye pe politics ye pe kabiba minke bi we aka no we aka na amaso no mu aye we nu a upi abonten apena hwewanim ana say uba koto no na ye ja to nchen law enforcers DVLA police mechanics ye nuanom mechanics
try and error for one
efitafo
try and error for one
ye nuanom efitafo ne de se na adwuma no aya na me bisa se enti ye wotima na uwe fi se wodi ade na hye o ye fa kwa be yi ayeye ma ye ne kama o ma test ni ade no nipa no so okofa na se commercial ebia wunu ebia na wobuse ni bi beka kofo ka ni bi kakra no awaje a wose nka odi hwe adwuma no ye ne fenchem no a wo fo se opese wunya sika ebro so nti no wa ye ne bia sa da ekọ no uwe fi se nipa no se eye private camp a se break ni be failure ebetimi akọ body pe bia wo no untimi mo nipa no untimi emmo nipa ma wiase na nipa no nkwa no watwere no ebeka se driver bia bobi eku no keke na so na ni nyina no eye wo ade ba ko so obo se ye hwe menua eye stress obre stress wo krom ha especially traffic stress obetimi di traffic mu na wa bre it is any okay say ekwan no a eye no na manfo wo mena mu no wo de hwe sa kwan nyina no hwe stress traffic a omfim ansa omanya sa kwantempo no
se kekusi de kaso kwan yi
o bre kaso mu a
odumburam
o bre mu a tunye si kwan so a tama we westi wo ho nyina no o pese o make but o make ni say o make akwa amrem a lot of times the mubi a adwumenti na wo se fa drivers no se to de bia me drive wa me hwe speed limit but the driver air drive me typical turbo and so be had say what na otisi ade chi a ka be come more than that stress or say me could do intem o ko akodru entem ana say wo ko akowuwo yes so ka say me say driver stations bebre lorry stations bebre ayenim no ye tonsa eni nubone ewo ho eba ni aka de say ya wanu mo na hwe say oh me parke oh mun lo do bukuma ya no afre me da wa fa chire ho a beba obeba na otwi na no obeba na otwi na no wa betirem eto de bia me drive wa na me twa mani na me hwe drivers bia wo mti stie chi a na se be wo ska na nka wa tokas ama obusuafo nyina so mo bia for commercial car
I see
cause abrantie no wote car n'anim no otumu se sebio he has no single use for his life ono ankasa na brabo no emfaso bi edi ne so eti pan a okwa emfa ho na nipa wafa omo 15 and over obi papa obi maame obi abusuani obi auntie obi ba eti no ebedu baabi no e was say very good transport system buses akese who bus akese e ma ni twi no a wo say ma wa botre me hu anam akoma to be yem because we odo koboko bebi akobia no ba kodu na be show bi singlet bi e hye no no di 60 adachi eni di tri hu bi se na wa eni tri hu ka ni ho ono no lodu wo ye die anu da wo so wo fa yes what tell private munti no na no ano no you ask yourself o ma me wunua wadamfo bi betima kofo sa car no because of entem nti sa driver unions no do they check these things adwuma o
wo so say as I see to me check car driver phone nyina one say bia be kai I think was it President Mills and former President Mills onye baby connect na address so can say anka driver fo nyina yes sign
limited
yes retraining
yes
retraining me say sound ba na Ghana fo eh na eja
na say ye beka ba yan so ye ewu nya foforo bi o nya nkrofo bi efi ba bi o Ghana fo yan na ye ewu yan na ye kungu ye ho eti se bampani no enya kukuduo ka se makasa nanso ye hwe numbers here. These numbers are not cooked numbers.
143, 1,000.
These are not cooked numbers. Now, omu enwu yembomu into ba obete no yesie ni pay. Obete yesie we so accident o. Uhu ne ba akopɛ. But enne no hwe nipa dodo a ye de abeto dwa se akomo krachi, akomo sabachi ya. O mankra cause accident obi ani wono mu a wo kra ka se me ko na me nsa mabio.
1,000.
Obi ase me kwa aba. Enka onyare mpo onyare na busuafo hu so yare yakona anya yi na pain na no ano no ehwo ayem sisiye ne ade eja de bia ye kasa asemi de bia ye kasa asemi na media makane se ayete se ewufusom de bia ko ewufusom a o hwe dipa na oda ho no na hwe preaching no a wote wona wo sachira wadwene because a real so wo ho nipa no beko ana nipa de onko nti wo ka se oh we dey make copper there but there ne podi but minye bio na so be si o me ntwa ba ko bi na we dey me fa nche me we na wa wasa asase bio enti ye be ka because ye nya ka motena and no matter how we implement ye niam ye ka ho asemi ye no mo nsa discipline war ye ka mu pedestrian carelessness uti fa mombe o twa kwam no phone tia na so o twa kwam na phone etia na so ya ye ka ne for accident pine cars de ka ehia car bo bi ya accident eti o twa kwam no phone tia na so emfa ne ho onim so utimi fa mo no we feel that sometimes people can be absent minded eti wo ba no onim se de bia me nam ha ya na kwetia so no pine wa bo no okọ fa sign abesan wo wabra bono ehun ni mfaso so you can decide to run it anyhow enti ye beka aka sanye me nyina no ye betimi aso ano but a lot of them no ye say developed countries no wo mutimi edi hu dwuma but accident koso still nyomo ka se ya na pempem ya no wo de ba na ya tototo second hand ya di enti accident ni de wo de beba
na mo
ba yente so
nipa na
enku nipa mo
US memuni nyina no ye betu aka se bosu mi se nipa 1443 na bia wu accident me fan so memuni nyina state ba ko crash so Ghana
yes
enti sa state ni state by state no me nyini se nipa dro se be won kra no onkwane dam ne nasefo no on be wuru ofro so de ewu
so enti no ending but it's good we are discussing this so na be ya obi a wo me de e driver for no a driver for no yemfa ye ni nsi omoso driver unions no wo mu hunu sa adwuma no ye na ye adwuma o hwe na brantie bi a wedi mate kakra na ne master so de me mabre kokwan so bre me ana fakal ko ye adwuma no abandon the singlet bi o sani ade that alone should tell you how irresponsible he is
about time to drivers
and so he is going to handle the car irresponsibly to an extent say we wie no na wakwa kokum nipa the driver unions no on pese ye buom so madwuma na madwuma na adwuma pa mo na modi ekọ modi eba ne ade a mun check driver banza for
okay me da se akwese bra kwese akwanso na ye te ne kan je check driver banza for no na eno na ya kan no ho akwanhyere esi asema ye kan ha dwene me miano pa me hu ye na me yem hye me because me pie accident bebre so da me hu no bebre da na ayana nipa na enya kwanhia na we prada ho no so udum se so nyaaya na nka umprai nipa 1443 and within 6 months we wo Ghana 9,000 and over 9,218 and almost so prepra economically hardly is kasamumpo sense ombekọ abanso obi adidi the lost
eja kwabena anopay medawasi na medenchia bema me CPP for penny for na masa denchia ama minua no mo hai minua mema mienu na denchia ama despite group of companies omo owura kwame despite etimi ama yakonya ama yabetina na denchia ama wankasa so
Medase.
Ma film hu wache
Sure.
minua mema yaka almost everything. But ade ba kwa me di be free ne de honorable kind. Also there is economic stress and there is traffic stress. Because your economic stress niema ni bi wo ho a driver for no bu o mani guso. Ese me say some tie obeto a brand new tie no obekwa akoto second hand. Second hand no obeto na awe trade wo ho nyina atete. Eni ahoden. Ete masi ni brakes. Ni brake asay obeto brand new brakes no obekwa akoto akoto second hand. As I saw yes servicing brake parts ni ade so osesa. Sika ni ho nti obekwa akoye den obe use ne sa akra. Eye me de sa time aye kan 6 months. Every 6 months bia no okokoye road worthy nyesa. Showing say wo car no is worthy to be on the road. Sometimes you can be a roadworthy certificate to book one. Then you wonder in your head how then a car when you roadworthy certificate.
Willowbrook.
Ultimately, you want a do a while your friend is a tour into two. Into two if you not
like credit.
I miss a car no a cheer saying no about the say san or back. And so what sharp roadworthy. Who inspected this car and who gave it a roadworthy certificate? Into Road Safety Commission now, or Ministry of Transport, DVLA. Into na minua bema Fred Oka say government leadership. Point and the demand. Number 2, these drivers are one more drive. When more driver's license. Where did they acquire their driver's license from? Obi wo ho a wotimu say wotina ne car mu a transport from Kumasi to Accra to Kumasi to Tamale. Some of these who team say driver no common road signs kura wonim oduru broken lines and wafa so. Uduru baby na say your cross road na say broken lines so you see gina na there's an oncoming car coming in the roundabout. But obi and the Ghana obi enu a wo gina wo broken lines. Nti we hwe no watwam ti so wo anye careful antia break na okobo zebra crossing no aboka so obi kuta phone wo okasa. Drivers in this country don't stop at zebra crossing. Wo no so wonyina no ka no didi watem enso abrochire utwa mu zebra crossing camera be twa wo akose offense
nana me ayi ba ko bi kwahwe udu run about mu a yes give way to traffic on your left.
On your left.
Enti yemfa ne se wo my 7 run about wo cars are a free tantra ebe nyina no St. John's oba no ese gina
me say nyina
ba wo mu nyina wo mu efiso oba no
me say wo mu nyina
wo di speed ne ba ti wo mu a wo so ma kwa ma wo wo ko no na se wo mu na ese ogina ma no
say yakwa na say ade ba kwa apoye ba eye common we show say nkrofo kra nko driving school say wo na main road a na say obi susu free oba be simu a say na usike wo right of way nti nipa na obi simu na so gina so wo no wo ba no no ono so ba
ese wo gina ma no besi
me wa wo gina ma no obi betimi abort because wo main road a wo ko ono a wo ye side road na so wo gina na nka enso so there be amisa ne ma we nyina akoso ansa ne ya ba speed na nkasa ye wo mu say economic stress ye me de say ono abo agi atum say ne ma nkoyi wo Ghana into stress wo ho aye wo economic stress
and ye first time amagia atum
say economic stress no tika mu na say ne ma nkoyi certainly no wadwen no entimi nsi ne ma so pepepe but enim say Nyankopon be yi afiri saa ohaw ya ye wo mu minua drivers obi wo ho a wodu kuro bi mu kura mpo a yakase 50 kilometer enfa ne ho ene de honorable fo ni nyina aka ho minister for ka ho
general secretary so ka ho
Minister for come woman is she. The by who president convoy. To speed the president convoy. Sometimes I wonder say no one could president if we. Me offer a president me tena bi me once man tena bi mu bio. Jekofo man tena bi mu bio. Speed I do. Hey, teaching and business hey offer. Speed. Into obi a guilty o. Honorable for omu TV8 mo fu so to heaven. Omu de hwi. Sometimes we wonder say hey. Edieba asemini. Into everybody is guilty. It is time and penyimfo no set a good example. Sometimes I wonder say na presidential convoy cause her speed no.
For security reasons.
Say obi ba yendai. Ghana ho bi enkum nipa o. Ghana ha look at president omo pa chia. Obi enkum nipa. You put the life of the president at risk. Say when hu na ponchi bi cross the peneches asema ba. Aponchi so dey untimi stop no from crossing. Into the drivers almost drive a car no. We need to do some orientation, we need to do some training, even education. See akwa say unemployment, economic stress. Say me share me the economic stress, unemployment inti or the easiest way to go be or say me a driver. And the Uber for be training 6 months 3 months.
Ebi okra omu de nanamho na bonsuomu na namho na no.
There should be a concerted effort and say see timi ye nhihye ya e betimi amma say yetimi ahwe hwan na betimi atena stay achi. Because obi okra psychological problem. There should be some evaluation of your drivers. See, you gather, you halt one day. You gather all drivers, you any stages. Say all registered persons, all drivers, obia, your assessment. You find the way to assess everybody driving. So Uber drivers, you do go to psychological evaluation. You say, minimum see DVLA for or year eye test, but ni person the better DVLA, obu or bed driving car, no computer license, or kuta crampa winning ten a year winyan. It will almost say speed. Maybe I make say driving is not about speed. Driving is about say over driving boko no where drew your destination and who makes you a good driver. And your speed out wrongful overtaking so you back a hard dream pa. Especially your friend is saying ye too kwano Accra Kumasi road tamale kwa de care bi eno but Accra Kumasi road obi wo ho no person wo twa cars akese hu obeyi ni tine car bi e ne free soro ho a ebe curve mu na nkrofo overtake ni nyina ya de sisi etimi obi kura wonim se ni se overtake wo curve but odu ho pe no overtake na car bi so ba oncoming car nti ni nyina ya de sisi ye hwe speed ramps de sisi speed ramps e wo krom at some mountains speed ramp minim se a political speed ramp se eye denyo so obia na ye ne keke speed ramps e wo krom at some mountains and there is no sign no crowd wo hokra sometimes ya na especially ekwan mu no mfuye akata so nti wan hwe ye edi ayo we should look at you see as a boko yechi na yetimi take a holistic about your driving your vehicle movement in the vehicular movement in the country because every life matters onipa na awoko no osombo ma Ghana obia sombo ewu a obi ye won sese na emi nua kan Satan ho ba wo so no wa anya responsible with your life a Satan so be ye de sese wo ye den wo ye intina I believe say we should all be responsible government citizens and everybody we take care Rollins ka say wo se wo sorry ye sorry ye se wo kum nipa nso so wo driver at a trotrom na so ko speed a wo kokun a no aye din won ka hwe so we take care mu trotro taxi baby bia na obi e speed who feel uncomfortable. I believe that we should be able to talk about it.
Okay. But that's say can you say me and the way
a driver for maybe this your Ghana some time ago me boa soldier for abaso pa ma for condemn okay 37 bus stop bi na wo ekwana no bus stop da ho trotro drivers and I'm say passengers into no
o nyina ho
onko gina bus stop
no punu to
no ma punu to stand da be see ekwani
na cross traffic
emergency case bi back when create traffic so ya for ekota mo nyina de komochire se be hwe be hu ni a wait me ndi aba no African for my manabroso. But we need things like that. What obi da ho say accident or be ma country car ba o come back go na see a chair. Ebia wa adwen be edwuma kakra.
Fred o ma dwen
seriously because near course no yan accident asemi ye na yan to anamo bi amfa ho a.
Asem beba.
Ebe ha adwen be.
Because ni wu say o man
every time they come asem.
And so say within 6 months nipa 1440. Serious o.
But normally statistics we na nke ba yearly. It you be hwe no December mu Easter mu near discuss. I think some month quarterly starts.
I'm the buy somewhat.
I'm the buy last year.
Last year I'm the buy.
Okay, no, but 9,000
you know, a bar, you know,
say they put 9,000 pounds. 9,000 paper.
Obi sambu, obi nebu, obi atwane,
obi spinal cord asay ne eyi. Ye be kan wase be asem hia. Eyi o say good morning, Eja. In 2020, I was involved in an accident just because there was a very selfish driver from Walewale to Accra. Wow. We got to Kumasi and the spare driver was supposed to drive from Kumasi to Accra, but unfortunately, the driver said he can drive us to Accra, but we got an accident on our way at Suhum. And according to the mate, the driver was sleeping. Wanda. Ken Okofor's a good manager. I suggest the road safety unit in this country should involve ground ambassador to bring some light at the causes of fatal accidents. Okay. They say also road ambassadors they see to me be papa. Brother,
yeah.
Na eba ne say na Shahwan yi na baby abedu hoyi.
Champagne.
I Shahwan.
Champagne.
Wo hwe baby aduru ya attorney general asem no wosom. Na so na wosom no. Eyeso wosom say dia waye nko a. Wo sha se every 2017.
Yeah.
The ye na ye si o ye nyan man nkore na sefo no. Eno enti na me de say ebra na asem no ba ye no. Senior minister can say me say ye kwa kokoje sa
ebeye bibi to say economic diplomacy.
Enti say Ashanwan as an individual. China population of so many millions. Ghana population of over 30 million as we speak. Na say Ashanwan nko a say yes ye kokoje bi hyen obabi nti. Ye man nko se na be ye busan boy da ye ne China ntem no betu agira na enya de hwehwe na. Na the sovereignty of Ghana ne de wo hen. Ye kan ye se enya man nko yi no wakọ wasan aba. Bibia ya beduru ni. Ede na to si.
Enti bibia ya beduru no eja ye nka na bebre sa. Attorney general so waso asom nim. Na waso mu no se ne e ka no na nye we ya pe. Se ya so nimi bi na bom past once nyina no ode na eko. Na kire se sebe we ye nipa ye die ne to ye ne China nkita hodie ho nti ye ye se ne wo de kokurum timi metina ha embese ya sase ni ni ensuo na wasa fa kwatikwan bi asa bagwem na wo san di sajudum ni bi ya asade ya ene no ye de beto nchen ni no emra ene wadi as simple as that but mebo ababa so mebo attorney general abaso say we gina say wo hwe say so ayaso ni mu yi won ko kwa emu ede ni begina emra no na ye nsenda ho ama afoforo efo se bia ye mra enye adwuma sabre no aban panimfo nkyire mu a omu kyire mu no se na Ghana ni daso ene se ne China ekọ nkitahodie bi mu and I think say enye the first time a esi aman mienu bi entem yenim obi kaye fane say America fo bi ana ya che omo egu mu no maybe kwa mo fa so begu Ghana
for Guantanamo Bay for me no so wom de sana ye gu Guantanamo Bay e wo Cuba e na aman ahodro no e yes so aman ahodro so be jimi na Ghana so jimi no
Ghana jimi no ya nyi ba ko pempu
jimi no
na ka Ghana jimi no e na mese mo fa ncheme no economic diplomacy
economic sa o kan wase when dey wo he is it between Ghana and Cuba, Ghana and US and nti ne ye dey
Ghana so ye pie mo ba me ye we mfato
okay
say amai mienu etimi agree say sebe we ye criminal na so kwan bi so no wo dey monye ne mayen ana no wo dey repatriate no ana bibisa so they say one of the foreign protocols etesi ti sabre no na aban panimfo cast oh ya so no mu so there mo manenko ye deport no won fi Ghana nya de a ye chidatu mu ha say ehun ne ye mfaso e sign diplomacy na e koso sabre nti no e koso enne no wabe a wasa ba be ye bio no na say bia ye mra no a e wo man mu no o tietia mra no so ana say umfa mra no enye adwuma etiado sa no satoni general som say enye we pe ba ko no e de che wo no wamfa che de che wo no e hu mfaso wamma hu amma mfaso mo sa ba wremu biom dia ene na enye we pe ene ye bo kwadu wo ho ye san de ba ko no asa bo kwadu aka
na ebetuma yi sa
ai na ntimi nye yi
adenti na de di kan say no say betuma bo no kodam na say no say economic diplomacy no ye gunu
o ye ngunu na say economic diplomacy bae ai no no ma wunya ho fa ho di that's what say be wremu e be di sa dwum ana say sa bo ne kro no a biom dia ene na che say wo no wa mu ye mra ana say leniency ye de ma wo no wan fa anya adwuma
obi ka say why should an individual person abese yeso ne yakwaye ade ona ye illegal na sa no hydro no crash scan ese ko jene bai $2 billion enu ti yama no call free no scan bai
menyi ni se ni nyina bai minim se sino hydro ewo pact bia ye de ye adwuma
obi ba bi no ka say scan na amani ti no ba second time yi no mo ni abresa mo be che no mo ye ne se mo so bi eno so obi ekoba ne san so e
na make sure say sino hydro enye ni nyina as far as I know and buy but minister sino hydro ewo project so ha omoye based on that agreement the enye ni nyina but e bi buy
nti we na mo ya chi ne e pese take sa action no en konko say economic diplomacy
there be na say na just the first one no yet na ase aman penifo edi nkomo esa gina bia wo gina wa China aha na bia say bi yemfa ne nya hwe say wo ye galamsey ni ade ba bia de kuro mo no with certain level of connections no money is easier say okay let's get into some treaty some diplomacy na ye nya ne kwan monko but the here any sabri ya wasan ba beto ye mra na with impunity no enye say the obeye ye pe na ye so no mu na mum ba ko no a ye de che wo a wembu sa fa hudi na de ma wo no ye no so ka
wonim sa China mamu sa asha wanim so ko esa ne mani bi o ye beku no onim pa so nim say
minim so nim say
obehu
I don't know behu
e so hu e say China no free na wa ba be say ye de na eja no ama na ko no hwe ebinum se okoy wasan aba na the Ghana card kra no nya no 2017 na ye pamo no ye chem 2017 na ye pamo man koy osan renew Ghana card no 2019 na oni Ghana ti don't know renew Ghana card no
but share data and I di aba no na identity no enye the same identity
na the on renew ye no enye ashanwan o renew ashanwan no 2019 in June 2019
it wasn't the same identity of the first time you check
you dey
so na me check no enye the same identity
okay
it's no kwan bi so I mean for who she is Obia yentimi mbwan kunfo as a criminal but for who she is no onim kwa fa so the real system no with a different passport e ba be yeah Ghana card
foforo Ghana card na say ye fa biometrics me de wo ho enti say de asi so no nko ade say enna me ko na say me say from akwasi akwa me say be ko okay kwasi akwa na atwem de bebe me say ko sisu na jakwa brand egusi nwam enti say ashan one etumi enya Ghana card de kan 2017 na ye taking biometric nyina wie na so san ba second time na so wasan sese ne din na wasan kokwa Ghana card na asan enya asan you same biometric ne nsa no a ade ti etumi de tete am ye hu say eyo no a
Mente.
They say, "What the can be yebi?"
The name. Enyo na ye ban Ghana campaign of a channel.
Oh, that be
Maybe something a baby.
Oh, me stress.
Economic stress.
Question stress. Aye, oh yeah, by the Ghana card in 2017. You found fingerprinting in a. And wakwan wasamban wakosi sanidin. Ghana card or sanko so send your signing the fingerprint table. Fingerprint no ya saying him so sign o sign o say swa. Ya becho. And it's an identity nimpo na yen hu a. The fingerprint they say to me who say e ashawan.
Yes.
Yes, Ghana card.
Non-citizen, Ghana card, non-citizen.
A non-citizen one.
And yes, that clarity should come. And
who said people started with this Ghana card idea because they felt to say, Adena, Ubuni, Wababenya, Ghana card. And so, NIA statement thereby, now I was said to me, a month for Mose. Abrofo ha kra no omo ho kwan so omo sunya Ghana card but sa identity asema we can say the same fingerprint no couldn't be traced near the no mentiase because we the year I was say to be a pop up what do I say I was say to me pop up but I can believe say first one or yeah no maybe the system had not been tightened that much
Really?
Oh yes, because the Ghana card, no, I go through processes, and that's the first one now. Almost so crano. Meaning so all card no, yeah, Ghana card. Ah, Wobia.
2017, according to report, you know. 2017, and only Ghana card. And they assume that at the meeting so in 2019, and only Ghana card. So that time the Ghana card in himself, yeah, do buy or yeah 4 fingerprint, and suddenly I had the amount. And see where they can be. And was
renew.
And wasamba. And no did fufro asan ye bi. Or the fingerprint kro no a.
Debi edi ya de chair no.
Asan one.
Ah ya de chair no a wo call ye no.
And no ye
oba system ya o shemu operate enya Ghana card no a different name.
Was sister ni din a asan one no the first card. And no the asan N. I say N. The current name no. Is it 1N? 1N. Or the 1N. It's Asha 1. And the first card no. And or the 1N. I second card. Fingerprint between us some na
Debbie, intimacy.
It's today your data near see you collecting near the sea no. I will safe.
Oh yes. I mean for what I know. For what I know because they are working you are confusing me kaka. It's the first time you check no money coin. I can't be sure so no Ghana card.
No Ghana card.
No Ghana card.
Yes.
I haven't read that.
Ghana card.
I haven't read that. Have you read that?
No Ghana card. Second
Ghana card.
And then 1N.
Ejakwabene.
Yes, ma'am.
Me person mpacho wo ha me nua.
Martin.
Oh, ha me.
I know say this question.
There be say me
bisa. Esa wo frɛ NIA fo no.
Ye baby say omo pa.
Aha, no motimi a kyerɛ mu.
No, eti da
wo fingerprint no. Wonim ho asem waka de wonim.
Then ka be say me bisa last say na say we ye ka the fight against galamsey ya. Ye failure. Esa say sama me betumi akwa aba. Asa betina kurum adwuma kro na oya no tie pam no no. Say adwuma kro na da so ya. Conniving with some people be and they pay him so wo to me until to me ko esa niam no.
So when you say galamsey no, a very big thing. Enye adihunu bi keke. The people behind galamsey no, enya de ketwa. And that is why President Eka said, so be fighting the cost to the city mpoa, or be fighting. Why would he compare fighting of galamsey to the loss of his seat, the presidency? It means that onim say adeni modu. What I say? But he was so determined to do it.
He was, not is.
He is.
And determination.
When he said that, he is.
When he said that, he was.
He was.
Okay.
And Sabri, you're fighting up to a point. Now, also be ya dear. I was here to me analyzing baby and pano akontokano abidru. So we need galamsey send a TN one. Presidents upon presidents. I try some back but not to the extent that our president has faults. Not to the extent.
And I go see saying.
Because it is a big fight. It's a very big fight. It involves very, very powerful people. What I say? Very, very powerful people.
Powerful than Ghana.
Because at the end, yes,
powerful than Ghana.
Than the president.
I mean,
who is more powerful than the president?
You won't have the president going to fight Galamsey himself. He would definitely use.
That is what I'm saying. So
to an extent that I mean, our own party, women's organizer, Yenim what was going on there. But we went in there to burn.
I know you galamsey.
To burn no, not you galamsey. But the fight against galamsey no caused her because anybria
na party. We are not fighting it systematically. Obi on no innocent no. Wo kwahye ne
so anybria wo de ba ko santokwa no. Ebi ehun frama kakra be ka dipa bia omo ye innocent. So that's it. But that should tell you of the determination of the president to fight.
And still fighting.
Yes,
still fighting. No, because I become one share beji brain na because but ko ye see ye wo Samson no ko ye a ye ko fa omu no mu. Samson ne na man for ni forest commission for ye di tumi ama omo. Na mining company you say friend no say Akonta mining company say who is the owner of that Akonta mining company? Oh, you're so big say forest commission for president ne o mamu ni nyina say forest commission for kokora na omu tumi omo crofo tumi ekoko ambushi sa authorities he said manfa the seized equipments na mine machines na mine ya mamonko look at even that one form of kidnapping the which one can say
yes
and
so that should tell you of how difficult this fight is.
Then we can't fight it then.
But we have to.
Once you use the word difficult, no,
we have to.
Why you defeat it? I didn't say.
What I say? We have to. But we have to also appreciate the enormity of it. Senya ejuma no ne dientie. We shouldn't take it to say, yeah, also back home and I won't go yeah. We have to analyze and see where we have come from and where we are.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Na yense wo mo kono in crime.
No mo nku bi nka.
That is it.
One more kono so mo kwa no my friends so don't go here, go here.
Menti obia. Menti obia.
Oh had him pouch.
Oh had to say.
Release no. Because champagne onim ne bo. O te say onim champagne bo. Na
ba onim ne bo
wonim me dey me ye dey
we have cartons and a program so
what's my name champagne onim ne bo intimisire no and one fair bi da excavator bi eni ho esinifie into questions na obi say na onye NHI boss and pa cho me dey me kan ne say asha fine o say asha wan Chinese ni a we kremuni Chinese for the encabini so me Buddhist ni one dey also we kremuni
but na me twa no asha wan yinim da oba o mamu have start operate
me pa cho ma me wie
na saying na second time
say the initial
we dey yam cost ye ni be hwehwem
mo hwehwem
me pa cho there be so started before na say nya I didn't na man that
no can asha wan se kremu
me pa cho asha wan me sure so ko ba biara
now say asha wan also a kremuni say
I boy kremuni and I said then because Chinese ni me who Chinese kremu da o just say mami Aisha say e kremudi ti dia na chese ni din ankasa mpo ya Aisha because Aisha ye kremudi
when the passport mo di feature na ba
oh inti dia
I don't think it's spelled like the Muslim Aisha.
It's not spelled like the Muslim Aisha.
Yeah, na born Aisha.
Okay. Whatever. But me dey minim say Aisha. Borders, your borders. Your airport.
Also wan ko be, o jiri so wan ko be bia.
Me nya sure so ko be bia. No, see, because omunche the deportation papers. They said the NHI, National Insurance Identification Authority. Omude cards na beto explaining to us which I believe and I know. Say we a resident of Ghana or non-citizen Ghana card. Oko be bia wo airport domestic and local. Omo kire will say your friend is saying you need a non-citizen ID card. The Ghana card. But me sure say ma me no call be bia.
Yeah, sure.
But my deportation papers when they don't enter Ghana. What we enter, because or we enter, then it means we have very porous borders. Meaning, I want asking very legitimate questions. Say we are saying, ultimately, it's sound with D, but ultimately, it's sound with DNA. Ultimately, it's sound with body dynamics. A dear back who fingerprints identify. So what's the sound with D your finger? And the baby could be a wee fingerprint. So the second card, as you said, all men who card me shows on the coyer. I did wait to see a dig it to the last point.
Is that possible?
It is why is it not possible? Be a person ye be able to me. Me, I don't me vocabulary the word difficult in him. The word impossible in him. because the BBA, especially if you are government. Ghana higher one official constitution that power lies with the president. Absolute power. It is a almost person almost share side day with mom betimi ahwehwem. I will be a home can. Because me feel is my men left. Where I had deportation papers. Almost the baba told me who about me say deport or BB chest here deported. The deportation papers were here. Ministry of your friend is interior. Under immigration and the Ministry of Interior should come and tell us and show us where are the deportation papers. How did she re-enter? Because the deported, it should be in a database, a worldwide database. Airport to be a ubedrubian. It me shows a boy within a bit me shows a baby a walk on near deported. Of our crime benso. And obeying conformity of our Togo unapproved routes and no payment. Unapproved routes, no, is it safe? Ade benti na unapproved routes baby a wo Togo no. Why na de ne fa ho? When your collaboration. Your security is so porous except mami ababa betina krom ha since 2019 waje Ghana ka 3 years obi anim so ha. Then we are not safe.
With a different identity.
Different identities saying
yes.
Or force is sending the increment a way investigation. I make time I try area on a cronfo bi wo. Or call prison or landia or buy your society didn't you who so aba. What am I saying?
Area boy to munim no.
And this was also area girl or galant say. The whole Ghana on area girl or galant say when you are starting to man. Let me fire security and shamunsem. Yet in fire bra and shamunsem. Because how then is it that this woman has entered in 3 years? So criminals ben a shisha Ghana ha yeni. Because 3 years what's not chrome her. What's me okay, time or Coco Ghana card no. I will hear the fingerprint no. I will try a picture no. Obi who. Most Ghana card and the Ghana card in the soon for so more they high. I didn't person with the Ghana card and for security. Because more catch as a Ghana card is meant to track down criminals. It's meant to ensure you're safe. And now this person has been here 3 years. Ghana card, nobody saw it.
So you think all the people in Ghana card database, you know, we don't have criminals in them?
I am saying that this is a known criminal who purportedly, you know, you are deported. And you will be keke.
And you deported in the name Aisha one.
Me pacho onye petty thief. What as a petty thief, you're different from this one is a high class one. I will say environment. Whatever name she came with, she also came with her fingerprints. And that is why she came with her fingerprint. Yes. And once your fingerprint is put in the database, your name comes out. Oko airport has say, that's what the fingerprint to her. When you hear at the end, ubi be a pie. Untimi fa uhun sie. So how come that the second card was given her? Well, me believe it's a card no ye na de no bi koje card ne de bre no. One never left this country. Because we live on for the deportation papers in Mechre. Well, how can you say okay, my diplomatic I don't know no ho. Ghana for demo because of Galamsey. What kind of diplomatic relationship in here yentimi fan into America for demo on sawam. Why na so cha America? I want me di boni wo krom ha. O consawam prisons America for foreigners or how then can you say this particular one no yentimi kan ho asem? Ne ho de efe. Maybe obi kura eyi. Because
obi adamfo.
Obi girlfriend is possible. Ne ho efe.
But say the make us oba krom ha no.
Be pacho na abo kasa man ka bi. She's a
she's a beautiful nature na senia. What's the krom ha da.
She's a beautiful woman.
Ejuma be na no yes.
Because ejuma wo you me pay equalization. You came in as MPP to correct whatever we thought to say enye. Ghana for to aba mam for a reason. Mo kan say bebre ma ye mutu mu. But me what I'm saying
because
what I am saying
Obama maybe a question be until me can constituency as some now can say
what I am saying say governments and the authorities should come and show us her deportation papers. No backdating, original. And also let us know how she entered. Okay. Because we should be safe in this country.
Okay. Aisha one claimed to have entered the country on the 31st August 2022 from Togo through an unapproved route.
2022. But how did she get a 2019 card?
She claimed to have entered.
Please, but how did she get a 2019 card?
Is it 2019 card?
Yes, how she herself is claiming that she came in 2022. Then she has a card that was acquired by her in 2019. 3 years ago. Please, she didn't go anywhere.
We are sure.
Oh, please. I mean, on one case, we are contradicting her.
Yeah, sure, they busy. Fred, Attorney General says it was soon. It's a bonnet no year and for in but come in a boom near the Ghana. You some to Baba Giddy say, ah, February Asana. Sunny Behuno.
Jackama.
Yes, sir.
I hold a very, very different view on this Aisha Wanasem. My view may be very unpopular with a lot of people, but that is my view. Abrofuna ever discover the west coast of Africa. Tete no mobile no. History accounts that they were just doing exploration. They want to know the world in which they live. That's how they discovered this land. Mobile no. Omo say oh, nyama how ivory wa how gold how timber nyama bi. So they went back and then they brought merchants. Omo the merchants they buy no. They knew that it was difficult for them to trade with us. Now I come anyway concrete this money cost. Then they brought in the missionaries. The whole idea of the missionaries is come and tame them so we can capture them, we can deal with them. And now to me here and I brought from the toy for the cop. And I say, slave trade, no war, as an brought from the buyer. All they did, they saw an opportunity and they enhanced it. And so to create the impression, say, oh, no, they buy, no, it's wrong. I shall either. And Tigana, a galam simple, I say, I shall one. And tell my money in I put to the dire jumping jack, I shall one, I shall why.
Sibia, so no, yet the tea chain first, no say, oh, yeah, galam say queen. Now, yen in the landscape,
you see, we are just
yeah, pamo no, and I was saying about somebody the same thing.
We are just a nation that is not ready to take responsibility. We blame everybody for our woes, but not ourselves. Ashawan is a smart lady. She entered into a country. She saw opportunity. The citizens were blind, and she took advantage of it. Only the Chinese foreign policy as we speak now. China population, China is about a third of the world population. Beijing, near China capital. The population of Beijing is in the whole of Ghana. If you put the number of humans who live in Beijing together, almost in Ghana. So almost target go in there and capture the world. Governmental support. Africa is great, opportunities are available. And they've moved in. Chinese need buy homes okreska. They don't come with anything. Or ban no opportunity, they go to the embassy. Whatever resources they need, they support them to do it.
And you do want to say your question, and as one day, the government, Chinese government in the
by the time I'm going to be American,
okay.
And you can approach, go to several countries in West Africa and Africa. Meet the Chinese people. Oh, this business is myself and the state. Because the state provided the funding. You have seen the opportunity. You write to the state, they give you funding to do it. The geographical location alone cannot contain them any longer. China is a very serious country. Up until because I've been to China more than 10 times. They are serious people in terms of development. You'll be surprised that you'll be China, who will be America.
That's true.
You know, system in America, road infrastructure, what's our problem? You see, as for mine, who a problem? Now, near the solve problem no head on, and find a solution now. You because why is Anya Mawin now for Tom from Magbaja, near Sa, near that home, near the own fell, near Coneba. Nyame aye bia mayama na bruso. As a people, ye the good at chow, ye the drama chow, ye the so at chow, ye the fan wapum so. Nyaw pe bia so what me aye ayo manya eye sronko bia nyame de ama free. Our inability to manage the natural potentials and nyame de free and a mighty has on mine. Ghana is not a poor country, are we? Ukwe Europe, mama in Europe, ne, na ye prepare visa ye ko nyina no. What do they have? They don't have a quarter of what we have.
I'm your phone I'm a failure.
So we must take responsibility and stop blaming the poor Chinese girl.
Really?
Oh yes. Chinese girl na free all China na Obagana no. And on him say quiet bi wo Asante Memu. Ono ko duru ho a, ono timi ko wuram ale e friend say bulldozer say ma di adwuma yi. Ye de share wallet na de koye. And all this in the bottom. And two chrome na bulldozer betwima ko kwaye ma onte. Say ye de. And on him say I say we and I go room. She was not aided by anybody. Nobody facilitated. Galamsey has been with us for only God knows how long. And you cannot blame the people who are doing Galamsey. Mint, na me cry say. Na nyamia cheye sika say. Okomo di me adesa na medi me nyabi. Na okwefu na okodwa. Why do you go to farm? You till the land because you want profit. You want food from the land. Since nyamia man go no asase. Now all we are assassinating as a nation. And say the amount these foreign companies. Ye tuning commercial clients near the core. How much of gold proceeds and the Ghana economy? The first year I make Obuasi. I shrank and I wept. Obuasi gold. When I got to Obuasi township, and I look at the lifestyle of the people, the infrastructure in Obuasi, vis-a-vis the noise you have made about the natural resource, as in go there almost as a bobra. And so they should continue to live in abject poverty. Now they are media free no. I'm take advantage of it. If we want to solve Galamsey problem, you have said it. Honorable have said I was just listening to him. Say I didn't assume a yet day. Easy to deal with. You see, you need a policy to resolve that problem. Not the ad hoc approach I use. In one vein, you got military and then the operation, and then the vanguard. The military man you are even sent there to go and check the Galamsey. Go to the barracks and go and see their condition. Ni freaks are born to you about that nibi. So like now to my military man, less than 2,000 a month. No could do much money. I go to Ethiopia, a man 10,000. You say you should not be tempted to take it. And you want it.
And Galamsey fighting the Dinkugwana.
We are joking.
Wouldn't sell Lambele and
I'm telling you.
And then Sanenra. Lambele DC and police commander or Honasembi by. Now, Mummy, yes, DC police commander no. Yeah, integrity no. But see, breaking news. I say DC no so. Now, the excavators no air quarter crowd no. Or so could be my yacht and a statement of police for the Abbey. Say CI and on the other. Well, see, police recover one of the missing Lambele excavators. DC and 3 others arrested for obstruction. The police, through days of intelligence operations yesterday, 6 September 2022, retrieved one of the excavators that was reported missing from Lambele. A team of operations and intelligence officers working day and night discovered the missing excavator several kilometers into a forest within the Lambele district. While the team of the police officers were escorting the excavator to Takoradi, at the Axim Junction, the DC of Lambele, Mr. Kwesi Bonzo, organized and led some thugs to attack the police and obstruct their operations. The DC and 3 others were therefore arrested accordingly. The investigation continued to recover the other excavator and arrest all those behind it to face justice. And you know, police for the amoko excavator na baako. Omo de court takrade no. DC Bonzo no and then the video no yenya video we video dey see ye no eno na ye hwe excavator no na omo de eko no and obstruction na eba mu no ne manema no UTV esetumi aka. Enti ye kwade ye ne nua chase diri ni komotaw na ye hwe Charles Mache. Hello Charles Mache.
Me do so back at when then we chire kaka.
Aha, me mama volume pa. Obetumi aboyemu.
Yeah, me to kaka.
Okay, obetumi aboyemu a che de si yankasa.
So am say damre wala enyim no dam embre yenyim de excavator content some aba over Lambele. The 2 excavators bia oye DC na owo Lambele no kwakwache. No esusu de o ma police for again. Okwaji police for being from divisional commander or the one kwankwa shada adekyin na dem particular excavators no nyi ho ma DC no ye bonzoke enyu anje ho mo nam do mo pa out oba be chechire ni nsem mu de chire nsam shofo no eyi ma ho eyi ka divisional commander ka na police ma UTV mpo bo madenara nye ho na ebien nyinara oye divisional commander na oye bonzoke no todo ma wo nyina obi aka wa asam e wo UTV morning show abra na ma me ya not na egom inda anepe yara UTV onam de ya swedi before mu don de baby guarantee yenya nente de wa kwekohu excavators no ma oye police for our regional headquarters wa western region ha ekohu a wa akafa efi oye yelemble ho baby wadreba na ono so oye DC no ono so onam kwanda o chere no lo ba takrade inti obi man tip of the oye excavators no wehu ewo kwando ma wehu wade nam kwando wade ba headquarters na honor chere there onam do oye head of chairman for oye ne constituency another ne respect no or decided there obo stop the police for no now I find out today when excavator na wo hwehwe madam abri so wehu excavator na opedo hu baby awade ko obi said that na according to police for no said what they interrupt in their job we interfere in it or make our job very difficult me no look at the police headquarters hama we hu there oye DC no bonzoke na car si ha na driver na wana wo ka hu nyina da mabri wo police for wana akache won ho ri yan hwehwem we hu sensra wo be interfere in their job oye DC na kasa de me yo look at bia ye gina no ye hu police car white ye hu DC no so na car na mbom bonzoke na la kasa ye DC ne de on what the to visibility patrol car yen nare yenya picture no but the mabi wanfa onamba ha asi na yenye regional commander na ne staffer they be wo be wa kwano ma hen yere bible find out ye ku baby potia ye DC for LMble wo hye na some show for them robe ya yere kan yen sama oye security matters ninti yan kwan ka be chew nsam no ho na yesu yenya man ninti the mabi de oye no kwa de DC no police for assume the naba regional headquarters na the driver and the special aid nara wo police for akache da mabri
okay chasa ni FNC na o se mu hwehwe mu ide na koso ate na ho akopem bra obenya mu chichiribu nyina na de abre ye na ye wo se de si ko e beda wase papa na yo be da se papa yo ye pictures aye hwie no ene eda akiri enti wo me ye ntie de koso ne kakra Listen, I said you're under arrest. And I'm telling you why I'm arresting you. Why do you not know that in the convoy? You tell me block her. Listen, I said you're under arrest. Yes, I say you are under arrest, and I'm telling you the reason why I'm arresting you. And tonight, just attack riding some lembele. Excavator almost unko quabrito bimu. What was the excavator doing at the quabritumu? To Galamsey. To Galamsey, some year came. Level a drone.
But this year, no by more. And they say, Galamsey, I say me, excavator, say me. Yahunu say, one can say the name. I, in fact, did or yeah, no, and a police commander, no, ya interdicted. It is all no, if you baby, but no, excavator, no, it's a car, so air qua. As the head of dissect, because security works are. I'm sure, sir, he should have been informed. Sir, Ebiagalam excavator, Yakuhubi, into the call headquarters. He had the right to stop the excavator.
For now, no, beyond the
oh, yes, I mean,
so what we
and
Debbie,
where we cry for no for no uncle.
But your man
is
let me make our seminar can come back.
Me Nami can say, and ye Ghana mine penna, Yamiama ye gold. A man may be brave, almost to gold. A great question may be saying, say, a quine ben no more fancy to a mugoda, said be almost a munso. A quine ben no more fancy to a mugoda, almost a more as I say. I didn't know the Maye, say Cosia, never the same thing. obi bi e betina be bia kire o say galamsey betimi aso ano no the person is joking. We can't stop it because a juma. So what you do as a state and say we should do a comprehensive research. Na fairness e kwan be na e be yes galamsey ya e crazy problem maye. Our pastor Chinese for Nikrofo Ibayen. We already doing galamsey in this country. Ebia na ye near scavenger nyama na dey kese no. And can we design some new machines, technology be? I'm told that recently the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Eddie machines be the aba. Eddie ba manfo. E betimi abone dey atu galamsey yi. Ye betimi apekwam say enya anwa na ye sesa no, ye beko bebi a ye fa nse nsuo. Ye betimi aye say fa mercury na say nyama ye be say ye dey aba. Galamsey na ye jeje. Na ye hye no no nyansan be mpa na ewechi ebe ye a ye ntimi mfa sa machines ya enfa siesie encover amena no na ye ndua wo so. For me, this is how we should be thinking as a people. But say me kwant galamsey ye nya bi manja o ti ana no nya business na onye
galamsey business
eja koma bi out na onya me nya meye
onya obeye obviously I say
onya
what the message you be there
ona mo me come from na so me see who dem start me ba o Kofo na boy here attack your back. Yes. I'm saying that we can do it that destroy our water bodies.
Obviously.
I'm saying we can do it that destroy the land.
Okay.
I'm not for be here. Galamsey na etina ye kama say na the boys no more no more galamsey. O ka no more community excavators. In Penifosia, I bet now ye pay and pen.
Obi the message be message no buy and mo do papa I mean to make kan wa ha. Message no mo do papa aba asha one na mean to make kan isansa me kan am na
asha one
Kofi Amo say you people are talking about fighting galamsey like getting street hookers off the road. It's very funny. You don't know the mafia in it. You have no idea. You have no idea. Let's just support the president and every president that's come and show commitment like this. Nana, sorry.
Me pacho asamba kwa me can say sa asha one na se me da hon. Two things. We should dichotomize the issues. One issue of interest ni say your system no a deporting and a wababa. We shouldn't cover that with galamsey. That has got nothing to do with galamsey.
Was she really deported? Mami Pajoba.
That's no.
Senior minister.
That is
no president advice. Eba bontin be can say. And I'm saying you pay be the free channel for one no. Ma wouldn't go do say one man.
No, I said the same thing, but I'm saying say.
So really,
we should not make it say a only galamsey whether she was deported or not. No.
Yes.
That means that we should find out whether Intina Meka said was she really deported. I know you are there because we be a deported no etimi asan back at the blind side of everybody. Then there is a problem. What you say? There's a problem. And sana ya she galamsey
say now oh yeah no.
Galamsey no yeah.
Senior minister to be kokansi yenya man
and my dear, there's also small scale mining license. I'll bet me agent legitimately. What we should rather say as a minerals commission make it easy. Na enkofo me just our license and they mine and no kokojia conditions were asema ye Kenya reclamation of the land they very yes, because me as far as baby I mete as a CPP person with my ideology menya krampa nanka yemfa for in a be a mine to mining na Ghana for nkwa na ye den
small scale man mbra no kra chese
yes small scale mining
say ye mama for be na IMF4 asema boy say IMF4 say sika sema agi atwi we 2 minutes pa na sorry ye bre na ibrintra na kese kan wasem kwa chiri ye pa
o say manya mra kamese nyina
awo de galamsey na person ko ye
accident de na hu hia pa ni pa
the patch accident no ye patch adien hu hwe 1500 a month 50 people a day and no injuries 240 a month and we nipa omuwu out of accident 8 people a day.
Yes, IMF say enye esika enye mismanagement intra na mo no niam ahodo ekoba eniti na esika samai santi
ye fe no sasa
yes I am both I am a boss say
ye ne net Ghana
na uti Ghana na ebi ase
aseme kan say
ya jantua Ghana ebi ase
kwesi pacho man nkasa
I don't want men kasa
na me kasa
be men kasa me na
okay ne kasa wie
because me ye say I am a boss na ba kire say enye mismanagement because obre sika ninti I am a boss na ba ka kire say your country no sika sembi anya yi asem me hwe sika kro mo de man IMF boss enye omo na mai 2 billion si enfam fight covid enye the same sika na omo de brain sa 2 billion na omo de mai de be na ye boaye
o mai $1 billion
$1 billion
IMF World Bank mai 850
omo nya
2 billion
omo nya twins IMF de mawa enye World Bank omo nya nipa baako $2 billion enye nu abi ni mehu si ese omo de brain IMF boss na be so oba ba be boan a wo meboa no won fa fiscal discipline bi mra na aban ni ntimi discipline nye ono na obeka kire ye se ye ye tikrom ha ye nimde ye koso ono te ba bi nye ne nete ha
okay kwesi
yes IMF for ban ade ba kwa me kan ya me say me de and say omo de credibility ba ma ye hihye ayaye na me hu ne say yes say ohawa abagana so no enye aban making nemom external shocks yaka ndc say we say na me kan me say era jomama bi bunu pa okọ amanone okojitu mo say external shocks no African countries including Ghana but obaha na wasesa na no
150 ye to so 148
but and then World Bank yin na anim say wo mo de wo mo ne friend say atemuafo we sika sam ho the Supreme Court Judge of Finance and Economic Issues omaba say ye hwe enkra time no COVID and Russia and Ukraine ya ka mafanye yi no and na course ye IMF omba ma ye sika
na say sika sam jana na so pintin say de na ye pa kire ya ye sika sam jana nan so ansa na COVID beba 2020 it say sika sam ne solid and na COVID buy na IMF buy my 1 billion esa my be for say kan nyina million boy to my 2 billion ye sika na wa hoden no na IMF sam my 2 billion na ankranko so GBD aka ho nyina achi na say sanko back to IMF
na sa COVID bre mu no e ka ye boy ye ne nema ye ya Ghana enne nipa dodo awu ye no enye bebre no you have no idea what they say and na omai no da so gina de gina but IMF na ye ko no sabe ye no de ye hu no say a short term measure eba be boy balance of payment support ye nka se ye de hu nyina to IMF so because ye we yen hihye no hia sika de be ye and na COVID ni Ukraine ni Russia ntokwa abetwe asan iti IMF bo mba be boy omo boy me yesi kwan I see ye take mu a ye drive na atachenti ya branch kakra ombe boy ne yesi kwan mu na ya sa drive akọ iti ne enije samu a meja ne say IMF abe clear
say
ama hwan
o ma clear no say na ya janto aka say IMF om ne te Ghana asi say Ghana kwa ne wiase obe hwe nkata mu ombe hwe books oma be say books ko as all the test no oma be say books nkata ko na wako hwe no so mo hihya amaye de ni na edakwa mu enkanye Russia ene Ukraine tokoyi ena COVID a etwe mo saye taxes dodo a mo antimi angegeye sika mode ehye oman ni mu na di nyina no a enkabadista na enka mo na mkwa ma ko nti ye pia mo sekwa mu mo nkwa no mo ene mo mani mo teye nti we wa ya ka de se no mi ya
for this
2 minutes now so
na da una we ayi mi ye
me pese me cast
obema wa ka chere mo no
in the longer term no ye structural shifts ye shase ma obi abo ne nsam ma ye nse Ghana esi kwanso ye ko ye industrialization any planting for food and jobs ye nua ne sam be ko ye any sabe education ye boka free SHS ye mofra nko school ye sanso concentrate on TVET ye hwe say ye benya sika bi e de aso emabunu asen ma emabunu nkopre aban adwuma na wono ade ne nsa no be ye bibi ada body bra no ye sisa kwan no so a bigide se bedu baby ne ye hia IMF bi
but just a short one just a short one ufu say IMF for this sika brain obeji atum say ya mismanage obi ba be bobosia wo ho na onim say won hwe sika so ya be bo ne bosia ese so ono IMF timi ho no ho say Ukraine and COVID because ontimi nkoka wo ba bia wo ni books e wo wiase ene wo ma wo mo hwe fund no say government Ghana government am mismanage intino
this one meant to be so nka
what you say we be that because you don't expect IMF to say how can you say COVID? That is why she will not agree. That is why she will not agree to why should she agree?
Credibility of the money.
That is what I'm saying. She will not agree. 100%.
100%. Green means go.
Yeah, back in the na edayanim ye bekokoto.
I'm a Fred. Correct for 100 points. What you to me say? IMF. I'm policy credibility.
Friday mna yanko.
Ya morning. E bedroom rebi o mewam. Ya politicians so. Abo Ghana for be buye.
Who no medical abo?
Unam kromo.
Who no medical abo?
Abo eni ndua ne nkotu.
Friday who no medical abo?
Hwe ye nyatwu. A se bi ye mfere mpo. Ne de ye nyama bi no. Ya na emi mobo.
We are dance here
Yet your maimu international rating companies. Ebe reti ye na downgrade ye dia. Aba se de bi. Ne omo kan nya sa na tie. Anya bi omo ti Ghana ha na. Enne hwe de we ono aboni age. Se ni krofo ewu. Ni krofo enye aduane ndi. Ni krofo enye adwuma anye. Bibia tete apansa wo maimu.
Ebe yeyi.
Na oboni bi fi New York aba kira o se. Enye ono aye problem. Na we ni age. Mi wa down conference icho anopa we ni omu fam ni omu kom. Omu asitinam ni etie.
Ebe yi.
Na omu empty ya na ni age se.
Ebe yi.
Obroni bi akoka obebi se.
Obroni na emeka nche se eye.
Because you can win here ni.
And now you are telling us say.
Win here ni.
Policy credibility. NDC you can policy credibility. O kan ya
me.
What about credibility? Also until be that. In 2000 Kama in 2019.
Yes.
About tax of budget na local university about 41 billion. 2020 na COVID buy no. Ye 45 billion. By 2021, ye about 54 billion. And to be better if you also tell say COVID buy and you taxes. COVID buy sky ye free COVID mukwa 35 billion. Abani minister na get call parliament catch as expenditure na nyina no about 17 billion. So you make profits from COVID as a nation. Now, on my Russia and Ukraine, maybe I to bomb no. Almost currency is one of the strongest currency in the world. And the bomb they jump if Ukraine. Now Nigeria, now Togo, now Bedland or Flat House. Mukwa mutiso. And mukwa na mobre. COVID no. And so yesterday the Flat House mukwa see and mukwa na mobre. Sit down there meticulously and be laughing. The reality is said Ghana we mismanage our economy. O man penny, o man ehun chi say. No I call rented plane. No, the number no Jare. I think
the hammer
good management.
There's no way
IMF. Boss can go 12 billion. What is there to show? Now there was 3 billion. Now over photo from us 3 billion. Sika wa nya so buy oil revenue kwa 20 billion from oil revenue. Work of bond market and over 12 billion and then 3 billion no and I'll see yembo abaso yembo esamamu. This government, you are a monumental failure. You don't deserve to even be in power for the next one day. Okay, is the worst thing that's happened to Ghana. I'm telling you the truth.
Freddie made us say.
You can manage the economy. You don't need the IMF. And then you are happy.
Fred Agbanyo made us say, Papa. Fred Agbanyo made us say. Ekwesi akwa made us say. Nana ya a champion jancho also made us say. Na me so me did the jakwa na mo no. Amaneba yes
150 countries. Your total 148.
Your currency. Apart
from Sri Lanka.
Me da say
we have done well.
Na mama sports kitu abi wa ha. Amane bo amesaka sisi free Chelsea ni say. Yes, Chelsea coach ni apam no. Chelsea coach no so mapam no. This year on mapam no. Kwesi akwase on the common in internet no ano no. Na sinya kwamponsa na e wawoda happy birthday fi papa nchen. Na answer na ebekọ no. Ebra police for no ko che ko hu excavator no bush. The excavator no bush wo.
Excavator no.
Mama ye hwe kakra.
Oye le ya no acha no ko.
Enu ni excavator de djuma na ye okwa emu wo no. Excavator na woni madi bia na e wo ho. Brand new excavator. Na edi ni ye Zoom Lion ena na e bo ho.
What?
Modern what ya.
Enya ne dia. Yan ka say ne dia.
Emutumi
current. Some current, some to ni ho. Ena omo de akokọ esaju. Enti hwe damage na excavator na ayira no. Na MC no ene police commander no airpre ho no. Na ehye bush ye adwuma. Enti ede de ko bush ho.
I say
and the police force so
you can't stop Galamsey.
Who are those behind it? And you can hear Jabi, no matter how much so many abrebaye. Na ya dwene ho ne ahwe se watching na bi no ye bedi asem ya chipa se ye gold no be ekeke ko omo se so ne ensasi nyina ne ahwe se IMF asem omo kan se ye enfum so ne fi oman no na mo no ye covid no ene Russia ne anu mienu na de oha na bade a ene ye nyina oha ye hwe ye be hu de be si a china de so suma be ba ya kra mo da mo nyina asem mo de hwe ye mo nyina bye bye.